Hello, welcome to my craft pantry. My name's Mandy and you're joining me in my little hut of happiness. That's not really a hut, it's my little craft room where I like to get lost and create some handmade cards. So today I thought I would make another card like the one that you can see on the screen. Sympathy card, similar, not quite the same, but we'll be using like similar elements. So I'll just move this one out the way. These two, I have already cut out many of the things that I need to use. Let's put them over there. So first of all, I have a 6x6 card base, and I shall be having it portrait top folding card. I've also cut a 5x5 piece of acetate out with my stitched rectangle die. I've also cut out the same size panel and have embossed it with my embossing folder. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use it. I think I probably will. Anyway, I've then cut out 3 1-inch strips of different colour greys card, which I'll be placing along there. I'm probably going to float my strips, so I'll put this down there. This will go on top raised, then these will be placed on top here. Then I shall have, I've cut out from my leafy die some vellum. What would you say this is? Just leaves, fern? Oh, don't need that there. And another one in white card. They'll be stuck together. Then I need to decide whether I'm going to place this on top with my cut out dragonfly, or am I going to put it behind? I just feel like it needs something else. So that will go there, and then I've cut out my Sun's in Love sentiment, which I'll stick together, and then decide where I'm going to place that. So let's get into putting it all together. So move the card base out of the way. So first of all, I'm going to stick my little 1-inch panels, embossed panels, onto this acetate. Last time I did it, I used wet glue. That was not a good idea. It was slip sliding around the acetate. So this time I shall be using, like I say, the tape measure. Right, let's try and get that on there as level as possible, and straight away I haven't. definitely is not straight. Or level. I could cut that piece off. There's always a way round, always something to hide when you're card making. Right, let's get this one done. So this little YouTube channel of mine is new. I decided to set myself a challenge for 2025 to do something that scares the life out of me, but also excites me. One, to prove to myself that I can actually learn how to use YouTube, and two, to show my love of paper crafts. Now, I will warn you that if you visit me every now and then, it's totally not straight. I do have animals, and I do have a noisy dog. I have two dogs. One's noisy, one isn't. So there's a possible chance that you will hear the noisy dog, who's called Olive. You will hear her sweet vocal tones on the video. So let's have a look. It's not the straightest. We'll turn it upside down and see what we can get away with. I'm not going to give up or start again. I'm just going to keep going and see what I come out with. Hopefully it'll be a decent card. So next step is some sticky tape, which I haven't got. Oh, not sticky tape. What is it called? Foam tape. Oh, I'll get there eventually. Foam tape. So I have some old foam pads that I need to use up. But these ones are so sticky. They stick to me. Oh, there we go. It's Lulu the cat. They stick to my little tongs. So I'm thinking I may use these strip ones. Okay. Scissors. I'm just going to do a little mark here. What would you say? 3. So that's 3, 6, 9. I'll just go across like this. And these ones I'm hoping are going to be more friendlier to use. So it means I have to look out for some craft foam tape. I do like to I do like die cutting. I also really enjoy stamping and colouring. It's all, you know, different things I like to do when it comes to card making. I like to dabble. I like to try new techniques. I've been crafting or paper, like making cards, I'd say, I don't know, 20 odd years now. And I do look back at my old my first cards, and you can see a difference. I'm going to just snip that off. I don't know if that was going to make such a huge difference, but we'll go with it and choose the better side. Yeah, I still saved photos of my original cards I've made, and it is fun to look back and see how far I've come, although I am learning all the time. You never stop learning. Okay, so this is going to go on here. I do apologise if I'm all over the shop when it comes to where things are placed. I've still got a hell of a lot to learn. So that's going to go there. We're going to try not to get nearer to the right hand side. So what I'm going to do is remove the liner tape, and then before I place this down, because I've made this mistake before, I'm going to run over some, I did see another crafter do this, I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Chris from, I'll have to link the her YouTube. But yes, so before I stick this down, I'm going to just run this glue stick over the sticky pads, so give me a bit more time if I do make a mistake. And I wish that I had thought of that earlier when I first placed these down, because then I might have ended up with a straight little paddle strip. But like I say, you're continually learning, aren't you? And at my age, I'm postmenopausal and making mistakes. Well, that's all the fun of it, isn't it? It's the fun of it. There we go. I can cope with that. That's fine. Right, so I'm going to bring my card base in, make sure I've got it in the right way up. That's going to go there. So now I'll add some foam tape. So I'm curious, with you visiting my channel for the first time, let me know down below what your favourite crafts are to do, because I'm presuming, you know, you are a crafty person, because why else would you be clicking on this channel? Yeah, I'd be interested to know if you've got a favourite technique, favourite card design, if you enjoy stamping. Yeah, just let me know. Let's have a conversation. Right, it's back to this card that I having trouble with the liner. Where is it? I wonder if it's because it's embossed card. It's more difficult. Right, there we go. First one. Let's have a look where we are here. Yeah, excuse the little chorus of dog barks outside. My little neighbourhood do love their dogs. So we do have the call of the dogs going on quite often. So I'm hoping that doesn't bother you. Doesn't bother me. Right, let's line this up a little bit. and see if I've got a good eye to line this up. Yeah. I know you're on the screen going, oh, down a bit, screaming at me to get it right. Right, that will do. There we go. So next I need to decide how I'm going to do all my how I'm going to set up the vellum and the die cuts shaped leaves. So first of all, I think I'm going to get a little bit of glue and dab on a little bit, stick these two together at an angle. So let me bring in the other card just to see. Yeah, okay, and then we'll tap on the back of this one. And pop this down in the middle. Pull that up a little bit. Right, so remind me, what did we decide? Now, make sure that glue's gone. Let's pop this over here a little bit. Now I have run a little bit of, where is it, my number 2 Pro marker, just round the edge of that die cut. Hopefully it will stand out a little bit more. Then I do have this little circle die cut. I wonder, would that be pointless placing that there? Or should I take it off and just add? I should add the dragonfly. Right, okay. I can't hear you if you're shouting at me to tell me what way to do it. So we'll go with that. We'll just go with that. So I'm going to glue this onto that little circle. And get that positioned. Hopefully before I tear anything. What's that? Then I don't really need to pop this up because we're already raised here. So I shall pop a little bit of tape here. Oh, took me fast a bit. A little bit there, maybe a little bit more. So I can have another round of fun removing the lining tape. So there we go. Oh, is that good? That? Yep, a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, so let's get this positioned. I quite like it hanging off a little bit on the side. So I shall add a tiny bit of glue here, just a touch. This does dry clear, this glue, so hopefully we won't see it. Then what am I doing here? I'll have a tiny bit on this. I say tiny and then I put too much on. Let's take a little bit off there. Put it on there. Pop it back down. Right, so then we have these ones, don't we? So am I going to let them free flow, or do I attempt to support the little leaf? Now here comes some fiddliness. So let's get one of these liners. They do not like parting, do they, with the liner strips? Now we're going to play games. Please stay there. I know what I should have done. Bear with me 1 minute. Let's see. My embossed buddy will help. Right. How high do I need to go? Right, okay, I'm going to build that up after I filmed, I think, because that's going to take some time. So let's add the dragonfly. Now he's added onto a little bit of vellum, and I did go over the vellum with the grey Pro marker pen, just to give it a kind of shadow while it's on the white flowers. Now, shall I pop him or just glue him? Decisions. Right, let's glue him. Now, this being my first video, the chances are it's not going to be seen for a long time. So we all have to start somewhere, don't we? If we choose to take this little route, this little YouTube route. But if you are here and you do see this, just give me a little thumbs up, please, just so as I know that you've seen this. Like I say, let me know about what your paper craft preferences are, and if there's anything you'd like to see me do, just not the impossible, let me know that too, please. Right, okay, another thing I'm aware of that I need to sort out at some point is the lighting in here. It does look rather dark and dull. Right, let's do this sentiment. I'm just going to try and find a scrap paper. I use this piece that I've move that out the way a minute, that I cut one of the panels out. Now am I doing white and grey? Let's bring that back in. Right, the shadow. What do you think? Or white? No, definitely white. Right, let's get some glue on this sentiment die cut. You know, I have other ways of doing this. And what do? I choose to do it this way. It's crazy, isn't it? How many tips you pick up when you follow crafters. You know, they come up with some amazing ideas to help you, you know, in your crafting. This little silicone brush thing, I learnt about this from Natalie on MB Cards on YouTube. She's on Facebook as well. I haven't used it yet. I'm gonna just, she puts the glue down first and then dips this in and then brushes it on onto the die cut. Or yeah, I thought that was a brilliant. So I did invest in a little one. Right, wish me luck lining this up the best way I can. It's a fiddly job. I bet you're sitting there biting your tongue, aren't you? Right. That's going to be the closest I can get it for now. There we go. So, where to position? What do you think? I think I like it there. My eyes is usually drawn to, you know, out one area. There we go. There's my neighbourhood watchdog doing what she does best. All right, there you go. What do you think? Stick that down? Yeah, stick it down. Right, so have I got a little bit of, I don't want to use acetate. Bear with me 1 minute. No, second. Let's see if I've got, right, okay. Rather than, let's demonstrate Natalie's technique. So I'm going to pop it on this little cellophane bag. A little bit of glue. Then just dab it in. And then push it into the die cut. I don't know if you can see, but it is actually going on onto the back of the die cut. Right, bring my card in, remove that before I stick the card to it. No, let's turn it around. Right, what do we think? There. Does that look level to you? There we go. Quite like that. Now I did cut out some tiny little circles in different greys and silver. So I'm wondering if I just pop a few round. Let's get a dark one, medium size maybe. Pop it. Here. No, here I think. Yep, that will do. A little bit of glue. Pop it on. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. Oh, no, lost me. Little circles popped out. Let me just grab this to remove some of this glue. No, is that still going to be too much? Yeah, I dropped it again. I've got to run away. There we go. Right, is there enough glue on there? Yeah. So there we have it. My little monotone sympathy card, along with another one I made on a square card base. I have actually used my corner chopper to make this other one. And then my original idea was one in gold with flowers. So what do you think? I'm liking them. So thank you very much for popping into my little craft pantry. I hope you enjoyed my first little video, and if you did, let me know, please. Got something on that corner. Introduce yourself, click the like button, and I'm hoping that you'll come back and visit me another time. I shall be uploading hopefully weekly, so pop back in. So thanks again. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.